Hope the phone lines are working today.
Sorry?
Hope the phone lines are working today. Okay. Because we'll open the phone lines.
Okay.
Welcome inside the locker room.
Oh, come on, Val. Ooh, let's go. A very good morning to you on Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life. You're guaranteed quality content and intelligent conversation, right? At this point, you're about to have a full dose of great sporting analysis through Tega Supreme. Tega Onojaife.
Good morning.
Tega, good morning. Good to have you in. In fact, I feel like cheering you this morning. Like everybody, yeah, get up, get up. Yeah, give her a round of applause. This lady does amazing work with
What do you want,
ladies in
Valentine?
sports.
What do you want?
I want donuts.
It's not happening. Good morning, everybody.
Wow.
I'm glad it's
I
Friday.
take back my applause. Yes, thank God it's Friday.
Thank you for joining us. It's been a great week,
Mhm.
and hopefully you will join us via the phone calls because
Yes.
we are opening the phone lines. I'm tired of talking to myself, so I want to hear your voices and your takes on everything that's happening this weekend. The Premier League is starting this weekend. The La Liga is starting this weekend. So let's hear what your thoughts are, and then can Pochettino win UEFA Champions League with his new acquisitions? Let's talk about all of that once Val gives you the numbers.
All right. 0809 444 0981 is the WhatsApp number. To call 01448991. When it's time, 01448991. Let's start with this first story now. Enekwechi Chukwebuka has threatened to sue Mr. Sunday Adeleye over a false claim that he received money to take down the video clip where he was washing his kits. Adeleye, in a video that has gone viral, alleged that Enekwechi received the sum of $1,000 to take down a video he was seen washing his t-shirt. In his words, the Ebuka's coach, Enekwechi, actually, the coach was quoted as saying, except Adeleye shows clear evidence or provides proof whether $1,000 was given to Enekwechi and the person from whom he received the money in court, Enekwechi won't rest.
Okay, so here are the facts. You will draw your own conclusions. Like I said, I'm not here to analyze. I'm here
To point out the facts.
to point out the facts. So, fact one, in our episode one of was it episode one? It was like episode three. It was in our episode three of season one of Show of Shame at Tokyo Olympics. We saw Ibuka washing his jersey so that he would have jerseys to qualify because he had qualified for the final, so he needed fresh jersey to qualify for the final. So he was washing his jersey. Fact two, we saw we received some information. It was going viral that each athlete was given one pair of something, of everything they needed. So one pair of the tracksuit, one pair of the jersey itself. Everything was just one. So regardless of the fact that they were staying for about 20 days, one pair of everything.
And it's sports.
They
are bound to perspire.
In fact, so those are the details you need to work with. So now Ebuka puts, or Chukwe, well, Ebuka, he likes to be called Ebuka, so let's call him Ebuka. Put this video. According to him, he was putting this video just to have some fun. He was not trying to embarrass the sports ministry or blackmail Nigeria, whatever it was that has been said so far. That he was just trying to have some fun, showing them what he was doing in his off time. And so when he put that video up, he was trying to have some fun, but what we saw was that he didn't need to be doing that if he was given adequate kits. And so at the end of the day, that video was taken down. And the former technical director, Sunday Adeleye, is claiming that he was paid to take the video down. And because of that, the athlete, Ebuka, has threatened to sue Sunday Adeleye that he should come and prove that he collected $1,000 to take the video down. And so this is a question against his own integrity, saying, look, I just did this for fun, and now you're saying I did it to embarrass the government, and now they have given me $1,000 and I'm quiet. So those are he's trying to just say, look, I just want my name cleared. Whatever
Yeah.
happened after that is that. But here are the strange things that are happening. Despite all that we know that's happened at the Tokyo Olympics, despite all we've seen that has happened at the Tokyo Olympics, the cleanup campaign has been better
Mm. Than the
than
performance
the
itself.
than the performance and the preparation itself.
Ah,
Because now they come out and say, "Oh, we're going to pay for their medical treatment of those that got injured." I'm like, who else is supposed to pay
exactly.
for it? And then we are hearing some athletes come out to say things like, "Oh, the ministry did very well for us at the Tokyo Olympics." I'm like, what?
They were not there to grant you a favor.
Eh,
You're providing a service. They too
excuse
were
me.
providing a
And
service.
this has become a history with Nigerian athletes. So they talk about their plight. The media stands up to fight for them. The public stands up and calls um the ministry, tries to make hold the ministry accountable. And then 2 weeks later of activities that the ministry was supposed to do anyway for these athletes, and these athletes do an about turn. I mean, seriously, Adegoke comes out to say that the ministry did very well at the Tokyo Olympics. Adegoke, Enoch Adegoke, you, from your mouth, how dare you? The Olympics we watched, you can say that they could do better.
Mm.
But don't come out to tell us, because everybody's here tearing shirts for you.
Maybe it's just being political.
That's what it
That's
is.
exactly
So
what it
this
is.
is what happens. So I'm not saying that one thing led to another, but I'm saying 1 minute the ministry says they are going to pay for your treatment, the next minute you're saying they did great at the Olympics. It's just it's beginning to I'm not drawing any conclusions. You can draw the line
Mm.
however you want to draw your lines, but
So
it's ridiculous what these athletes do. So it's almost as if there's no point just fighting for them. There's no point standing up for them because you don't know when they're just going to change mouth.
money has okay.
Money hasn't. I don't want to say money has changed hands, but
No,
I'm just
that
saying
wasn't what I was
there's just
even
so
going
many
for.
things that because sometimes again these things can happen that you get blacklisted. You just wake up one morning and you're no longer running for Nigeria, But there's a lot of things. So these athletes somehow just you can, if you're going to come out and cry, then cry to the end. Don't wake up in the morning, come out and cry, and then next minute something happens. You say, "Oh, it was great." You can say it is better from now.
Mm.
Or you say the response from the ministry has been great, having heard our plight. That's okay. But don't say that what we saw in the preparation and the build up to the Olympics that it was perfect. I'm very disappointed in most of these athletes. Almost makes me want to just keep quiet when they start talking. Yeah,
Because you've been on their defense for a while. Thank you so
yeah.
much for that. Now, British sprinter CJ Uja has been suspended from competition after testing positive for a banned substance. Uja was part of Team GB's men's 4x100 relay team. That's Great Britain's men's 4x100 relay team, which won silver at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics this month. He's been provincially suspended, according to the Athletics Integrity Unit. Now, World Athletics Anti-Doping Rule states that in instances where an athlete who has committed an ADRV competed as a member of the relay team, quote, the relay team shall be automatically disqualified from the event in question with all resulting consequences for the relay team, including the forfeiture of all titles, awards, medals, points, and prize and appearance money.
Yep.
Ah,
Everything.
that's a lot.
Everything goes.
Ah,
Everything goes. So if one of your teammates messes up, everything goes. And so with this, based on this initial assessment, based on this result, Team GB automatically out. Everybody else will be upgraded. Third becomes second. Fourth becomes third. But what Anthony Uja can do is he can call for his sample B to be retested. And that one is always kept safe in case the athlete says no, you put they test sample B and say okay, if sample A and sample B, then
what else are you
what
saying?
else are you saying? And the substance he tested positive for has been banned for a long time, so it's not like it's a new thing. So how it got into his system, all those things, they are yet to comment on what it is. This result came out yesterday, and there are other results that have come out. One athlete from Kenya, I think one other one from India or Turkey. So there are three athletes that their tests have come out, and more results will still be tested. Yes, because of the amount of athletes that are at the Olympics, it is almost impossible to test and bring out the results immediately. because of the amount of athletes that are in competition and because you have to be careful.
Yeah.
So immediately before they go into they do their testing, immediately they finish running, walk up the stairs. So yeah.
Test.
Test. So there's so much samples being collected, it's almost impossible to test immediately, which is why these results come after. Some of these results come after, not during. So before anybody says, why didn't they test it? Some of there's just so much samples and they have to go through all of them. So yes, so right as it stands, except any new information or any new result comes out, as it stands, Team GB have been disqualified. They'll return the silver and everything else.
Boy. Top seed Daniel Medvedev powered through a rough patch to beat James Duckworth 6-2, 6-4 on Thursday and reached the quarterfinals of the ATP Toronto Masters. When your back is against the wall, you play much better. Medvedev said of Duckworth. He came closer at the end and put pressure on me. Sometimes you need to find out things during the match. Third-seeded Stefanos Tsitsipas celebrated his 23rd birthday with a solid 6-3, 6-2 victory over Olympic silver medalist Karen Khachanov, who that put him into the fourth Masters 1000 quarterfinal of the season.
Yes, so huge one. This is how what your tennis looks like in the future without a Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, or a Novak Djokovic. This is what your tennis is going to look like. These are the names you're going to be hearing. Daniel Medvedev, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Yannick Sinner, Hawkash. Those are the guys you're going to be hearing from now on. Dominic Thiem has been out with injury, so that's why you haven't heard him at the top of his game. But all the current Khachanov, Andrei Rublev, those are the next gen. Those are the guys that are coming through. So it's been a tough one for the guys in Toronto. This tournament moves between Toronto and Montreal, but basically it's always in Canada. And so I think with the heat that they were struggling with, especially Medvedev, he struggles a lot with the conditions. His tennis is perfect, but the traveling around, it depends on where he is that you see his performance, which is shocking for me how he became world number two. Because when you struggle so much with the elements, Novak Djokovic used to do that earlier in his career. He needed to change a lot of things, change a lot of diet, change his lifestyle to get him to the place he is. And so maybe that's what a player like Medvedev is going to be looking at if he's going to be competing for Grand Slams and all. He may have to change a few things about himself because again he's struggling with the heat, and the longer the match goes on, the harder it is for him to keep up his strength and his stamina and his concentration, because Medvedev is that guy that he doesn't have a poker face. I've never seen a Russian like that. You see, sometimes you're looking at the Russians, they're very excited but straight face until they achieve what they want to achieve. Medvedev, as he goes, he's giving you reports. So if he's hot, he's telling you. If the umpire is talking too much, he's telling you. If we are walking around a lot, he's telling you. So he's giving you running commentary on how he feels at every moment, and it's distracting because sometimes you have to ignore what it is and face what you came there to do. So if you came there to win a tennis match, sometimes you win the tennis match and then you go and say, you know what, hey, the towels didn't come out quickly, you know. But Medvedev, as it's happening,
As it's happening, he's telling you.
he's telling you,
He
it
doesn't
can
have
cause,
time.
he doesn't have that time, and it can cause distractions. So yes, he's through to the next round. He struggled a little bit. He's through to the next round. Tsitsipas also is through to the next round. I was surprised with the speed at which he defeated Khachanov, because Karen Khachanov is no, playing against him is no mean feat. Another interesting match that took place yesterday was Tiafoe against Gael Monfils. So you can imagine both of them like running. Both of them are athletic. They are flamboyant. So first set was pretty easy, which was shocking because I expected the big fool to come out and do something, but he lost that first set to Gammon Fees 6-1. It was the second set that went all the way. That really showed the brilliance of both players, and at the end of the day, it was a straight set victory for Gammon Fees. But the beauty in it, some acrobatic displays. I was just like, oh my word! But Gammon Fees is through, and unfortunately, Francis Tiafoe is out after having defeated Denis Shapovalov, who is a homeboy, and people expected him to go further because he also went further he got to the semi-finals in Wimbledon. So really huge one this week for the men. For the women though, big setup yesterday. Petra Kvitova knocked out by Camila Giorgi, and Camila Giorgi faces Coco Gauff today. I'm not watching, so I don't jinx her. But that's a match to look forward to on the women's end.
That's fantastic. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more stories inside the Locker Room 981 here on Smooth Breakfast.
And keep watching on YouTube. YouTube people, where are you? Do you like my dress?
It's nice.
I didn't ask you.
Oh, sorry.
I asked my real admirers.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
It's not easy to be me. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to give the phone numbers out,
Okay.
and they're going to call. Yeah. Don't mind these stupid people. Oh, that's what we use. Finalist threatens to sue tech. That's what happens to all those boys. This is why it's so hard to fight for them. They'll come out and tell you on the side that this is what we are going through. They've not paid us for months. This is how our lifestyle was. And then they say, don't call my name. Oh. Then you're like, so what's my source?
So
Because yeah, because so what happens is if you come out to say, I heard that so, and I have a source. Now, ideally, you're not supposed to give out your source to the public, but bodies would require that you at least mention the source. The fear is that if you mention the source, that it was this athlete that told me, the athlete will come and say, I didn't say anything. Yeah, no. The athlete will say I didn't say anything because he doesn't want to be victim. So you are now left hanging. So it's like you're spreading a rumor. So that's why I don't like fighting for athletes sometimes, because they don't even want to fight for themselves. Once in a while, just speak up. Just speak
We're
up.
going to improve the sports ministry.
If you're going to improve, you're going to hold people accountable. All of a sudden, so their names come up on the list that the sports ministry is doing a good cleanup PR job. That's what Sunday Darren knows how to do very well. They came up and said we are going to pay for your treatment. All of a sudden, all the athletes are saying, "Oh, it was such a great preparation." Will you shut your mouth? Didn't we see it? So now you can't even find. You don't even know where to help them from. Somebody is washing his jersey. We looked at the number of kits that were released.
Yeah.
Ideally, even because of COVID, you will give your laundry to. It's normal to go to games and give laundry and have people take your laundry. It's normal. I'm not saying they are going to give you 20 kits for the 20 days.
Yeah.
But they gave people one of each. That's wrong.
In every way, to be honest.
And with what Puma was going to get, and that's just wrong. They know it's wrong because they're coming from a system where they give them all these things. You know,
But nobody's speaking up.
but nobody's speaking up.
That's
And
good.
they will speak up and then they'll go and change their mouth.
Yeah,
So
they
you're
say,
now
"No, don't
fighting.
put me on."
You're now swallowing Panadol for who has headache. Let them carry their headache. I'm done with them.
At 19 minutes past 9 o'clock this morning, inside of Smooth Breakfast, you're listening to the segment called Locker Room 981, all about sports with Tega.
Yep.
And B on YouTube says, by the way, we're streaming live on YouTube, so please subscribe. Smooth FM Lagos is what you can type to find us. B says, Tega has so much energy today. Love it. Love it. WhatsApp number is 0809 444 0981. Ike Solo says, I'm so excited. The EPL today. And thank you, Bash. Bash says, Tega, so you support the show of shameful protest in Japan. It's people like you that confuse the athletes. It says people like you that confuse the athletes. Apart from China and Russia and other communist states that sponsor the athletes, all capitalist countries like UK and USA, athletes get private sponsorship. What type of system do you want us to practice? No athletes have the right to disgrace Nigeria abroad.
It's you that doesn't know what disgrace is. Your country disgraced you by sending you unprepared abroad. So it's not the athletes that are disgracing you, Bash. Stop victimizing the victim. It's people like you that make athletes not to come out and talk. That's what it is. He's victimizing the victims. Who told you it was the athlete protesting that was disgraceful? Who told you that it was it is me talking here that is disgracing Nigeria? No. People know your shame. They don't need to talk. Why do you think Nigeria was put on category A list? Was it because Tega said they should put Nigeria on category A list? In case you didn't know, category A list on anti-doping means you are a country that the athletes are most likely to dope because you are not keeping up to the standard systematically. So it was me that told WADA to put Nigeria there. Bash, please, you need to renew your mind.
But he's just going along with his name then.
He always does that. He always goes the wrong way. I don't know how. Are you looking for political position? We are not giving here.
Now, Kepa Arrizabalaga was the unlikely hero as Chelsea started the new season at the end of the last with the European trophy by beating Villarreal 6-5 on penalties after a 1-1 draw to win the UEFA Super Cup in Belfast. It was not spontaneous, is what Tuchel said. Kepa has the best percentage at saving penalties. The analyzing guys and goalkeeping coaches showed me the data. He said, we spoke to the players that this could happen when we play knockout games. It's fantastic how Edward accepted it.
Yes, so I remember when Kepa was coming on, and I saw some people commenting on social media saying, "Oh, why is Kepa the one coming on? Tuchel, you want to throw away this match?" And I said, "Look, Tuchel is the one in training. He knows that Kepa is good because he could see that game. Kepa came in, I think maybe 2 or 1 minute to the end of extra time. He knew that this thing was going headed to penalties, so he was like, you know what? Kepa is the guy that will take the penalties. He knows he's in training. And some goalkeeper, some teams are like that. They know that their main goalkeeper may not be the best penalty person to stand in the penalty box when it's time for penalties. Anybody used to do it. They used to have two keepers. Nyama for 90 minutes, and I think what's his name that used to take over. You guys should tell me his name on WhatsApp. You know what to do. YouTube, WhatsApp, tell me his name. So they swap it. And so Kepa knows the guy. He saw the data, like he said. This happened from the FA Cup when they had been planning that this FA Cup final may be going to penalties. So they looked at the data and they decided that if it was going to come down to penalties, Kepa was the better one because in training or when they're practicing, he's the one that comes out with the better data. And he stood up on the day. I think for me, what was more disgusting on the day was that Albion's penalty was caught. See, it's one thing for the goalkeeper to guess the right place. It's another thing for the goalkeeper to catch your penalty and hold it. That means the penalty was poorly taken. Not to take anything away from Kepa. He did right in playing some mind games. He pointed to the left that I know you're going to put it there, and then he dived to the right. So there was the mind games going on there, but the penalty was so weak that the goalkeeper caught it. And so Albiol, yes, he cried a lot because you took a very poor penalty kick. However, Chelsea winning the Super Cup, starting on the right foot, and this weekend is the EPL. So we're taking your predictions. Who is winning the EPL? Call us on these numbers. Who is going to win the EPL in the order of first, second, the first four, which is Champions League. Yeah. That's all we need. Anybody after that is of no consequence. So the first four, who is going to be the champion, and then who's going to come in second, third, and fourth. So give us your predictions. Is it Man City again? Can Liverpool come back? Will Manchester United do something? Or will Chelsea take the day? So call the numbers, Val.
0144899981. That's 0144899981. Tyra from Aja says, my Nigerian brother Kepa Rinze Balaga is a true son of his father. I'm also, Mendy is not so great at PKs, this penalty kick. So good eye from Taco.
Yeah, Tayo. So it was,
Ayama for the match and Dele Yenuba for penalties.
Yeah, who sent this? Who sent that response? Let's thank him now.
Oh yeah. Oh please, your name Dele. It's
no,
Dele.
No.
Oh okay. Please add your name to your message.
Add your name to your message. Whoever sent that Yama message, perfect. And there was also somebody that. Okay, let's take a phone call.
Yes. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to Smooth 98.1. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Jerry.
All right, Jerry. Please go ahead.
Let me just continue from where Tega left off in terms of Nigerians always bashing these athletes. I remember yesterday I was engaged in a Twitter conversation with some guys, and they were all bashing the Nigerians about how poorly they perform, and it's really got me pissed off because these guys, I'm sure they just watched the games, they didn't really follow on what has been happening prior to.
Oh, sorry that. We missed that call. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is CJ.
All right, go ahead, CJ.
Okay, so my prediction, I don't think it's based on scientific facts or mere sentiment. I'm a diehard Chelsea fan, so I wish my club well, and my prediction, which is deeply rooted in emotions, is that Chelsea is going to lift the trophy. So,
wow. Okay, so Chelsea for the win, and who are the next three that are going to the Champions League?
The next three, I see Liverpool next, and then Man City, of course, because those guys are diehard fighters. And then perhaps any of Leicester and Manchester United.
So you're just going safe. So no Arsenal. Arsenal fans, please. All right. All right. Thank you very much then. Thank you very much. All right. Nice one. Hello. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Your name is what? Okay. And you're calling from? Good. So let's hear your predictions. Who's winning the Premier League and who are the other three clubs that are going with them to the Champions League?
Chelsea winning the Premier League, followed by Manchester City, Manchester United, and Leicester City.
So all these ones, no Arsenal inside, no Tottenham, nothing for those. Okay, I'm turning off your mic. Good night and God bless you. Hello, good morning, and where are you calling from? Yes, I can hear you. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? All right, go ahead with your predictions.
My winner for this season will be Chelsea,
Okay.
followed by Manchester City, number 2, and then either Liverpool or Man U, number 3, and then Arsenal number 4.
Oh, finally, there's an Arsenal in there. Yes, wait, are you an Arsenal fan? Let's know if it's a biased analysis.
It's not a biased analysis. I am an Arsenal fan.
All right. Or okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you for calling. All right, we're still taking your numbers. We're still taking your numbers.
Your calls, right?
Your calls, sorry. Val, give me the number.
014489981. That's the number to call. Send messages to WhatsApp 0809 444 0981. This one from Tyre. Tyre says, imagine running in vain. I hope British press don't say that he's Nigerian after running for Team Great Britain. The imbalance in his life is epic.
Okay, let's take another one.
Thank you. This one, please add your names to your messages. Your number ends with 1590. It says, who wins the Premier League? 1, Chelsea. 2, Manchester City. 3, Liverpool. 4, Manchester United. And Felix says, good morning, guys. Tega. Please be careful. He says, how would you limit Premiership win to top 4? Leicester don't start in the top 4 when they didn't start in the top 4 when they won it. What happens to Arsenal? It choke you. It go choke you, he says.
Oh, so Felix, I'm trying to say so. So what I was trying to say, I said mention the top 4. It doesn't matter whether they are top 6 vying for it. At the end of 38 games, who will be your top 4? That's what I'm asking for.
They say 10 months is just around the corner. Nice weekend, guys. Nice weekend to you, Abimbola. Thank you. And Olujuwon says Inyama for the match and Dele Ayenuba for penalties.
Thank you, Olujuwon. That was the name I was looking for. Okay, exactly. So let's try some. We're still taking some calls. Let's take some calls.
All right, we'll have time for this. Hello, good morning. Hello, this is Smooth 98.1. Hello. Good morning to you. What's your name? Oof. We lost that one. So, apologies.
Call again. What are the numbers?
Just 014489981. We'll have about a minute.
To take one last. Wow, one That's successful
right.
person.
It's just in time. What's your name? Your lucky name. Say that again. Your name. Hey, David, you're coming from the first time, correct? Yeah. Nice. Welcome. David, from where?
All
right, please go ahead.
Okay, in my top 4 order was Manchester City to win.
Okay.
Manchester United second again, Chelsea coming third, and Tottenham coming fourth.
All right,
David. Thank you so much.
Nice.
And that's it. A lot of people have said Chelsea. One person managed to sneak in Arsenal, but we are not sure. We're not sure about Vincent because he sounds a little biased. But one person snuck in Arsenal. But that's okay. And that's fantastic. So I've taken your predictions. I know at the end of the season, we'll be bringing out your report card. We're marking your script. All right. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes,
when we come back on Monday, we would have had games and banter will be back.
I'm glad. We're looking forward to that. The weekend will be fantastic, and I hope you enjoy it. Tega, thank you so much. As always, you can reach out to Tega at Tega Supreme on all socials, but check out her work with ladies in sports at LIS International. My name is Valentine Ohu, here with Smooth 98.1. Of course, I am Myra Essay on Smooth's Breakfast.
The sporting world never loses its game never changes.
Wow,
Only the players.
Thank you.
While the rules define the moment.